Coach, just kind of introduce these three and tell us why they were the ones that you chose to bring with you today.
Yeah, these are my seniors. Super excited to have them back this year. Miss Caroline Kester, and sharpshooter, great leader. Super excited for her this year, and just looking forward to the next for the future. This is Sophie Hammett. Super intense on defense, brings a lot of intensity for our team and leadership. Really glad that she's back. Excited for her this year as well. And then Zy Walker, just all around great player, athletic, inside out. Just how much she's improved this past year, and super excited for her leadership this year, as well as thinking about the next level. So excited for all three of them.
Awesome. Well, Coach, you got your I guess you're settled in now as the head coach. You kind of got your bearings and know everything that's going on. So how do you feel like the progress is, and what are you looking forward to the most this year?
Yeah. I kind of like I just said, I'm really excited to have these three back, and just being with them for a year and now coming into our second year with the program. Just their leadership, their experience, and then their buy-in. I feel like it's just going to make this season just even that much better. They bring competitiveness, they bring leadership. They're great at helping the younger ones know, hey, this is how we do things. So again, I'm excited to get into it, and let's get started.
Yeah. Girls, tell me a little bit about y'all's level of anticipation for the season. Like, how much have you been looking forward to this, and how excited are you for it?
I'm really excited. It's our last year, but I'm super excited for the new kids who have come up. I think we've got some great players that are coming up. And I think this year we're all meshing better together, especially now having another year with Coach with us. And
I think this year's gonna look great, especially with the new ninth graders coming in. I feel like we have a good bond with them developing during the summer, and I just feel like this season's gonna go great.
I feel like my first 2 years, I didn't have the culture, the positive culture that I wanted. So now that it's her second year, I feel like that's really been established, and it's easier for the freshmen to pick up on. And I don't know, I feel like we don't see one as superior to the other. We all just mesh so well, like Sophie said.
Yeah. What's that like for you as a coach when they're kind of wrapping their arms around the younger ones?
Man, that's I feel like unity in a program is so key, and if we can continue that, we can continue building that type of culture. It just makes things move so much smoother. It makes you a tough team. If we're unified and playing together, and the younger ones, the older ones, they know they care for each other. Care is one of our values that we really try to practice. I feel like if we're stepping into those types of things within this process, success will come.
Yeah. What's this team going to look like on the floor? I mean, I'm imagining you probably don't have a couple of 6'2", 6'3" on the front line. So what is this team gonna look like on the floor?
Yeah. Well, we've been working a lot in the off season and in the summer, just playing a little faster, a little bit more intense defensively. And so just working on those, defense, rebounding, playing together. Yeah, we don't have 6'4", 6'2", but we got a lot of heart and a lot of intensity. So.
Yeah. Girls, give me something in your game that you've made a point to work on over the off season to get better for yourself.
For me, it's definitely just getting my shot up faster and continue to increase my shooting percentage and have a high field goal percentage this season.
For me, it's trying to be more of a threat on offense, because I'm growing in my confidence on that side more than defense.
Ball handling, because we've been working a lot on that, and also the running portion. So you can go back and forth on the court without getting tired.
Yeah.
Endurance, I guess.
Playing a little faster, he has to be a little bit better conditioned, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of things do you learn about a group when you see them deal with tough times, or some players have to step up into roles that maybe you didn't anticipate in the middle of a season. Just what's that like from a coach's seat when you get to see a team, have the high moments and then experience and like have to battle through the low points?
Yeah. Well, that's something we have been talking a lot in the preseason. Just that it's inevitable to have adversity, and talking about how in these situations, to each and every player, we need them to play their part, even though it might be a different part for one kid to the next. But it's so important for them to do their part. And I think with knowing as you come into a season, there's always going to be conflict, there's always going to be adversity. One thing we've talked a lot about is how do we not get too high or we get too low, but how do we stay kind of in that middle, which we've been talking and calling it neutral. Like, how do we stay more neutral so that we can think, what does the team need from me in this situation? What does the team need from Carolyn? What does the team need from Zion? What does the team need from Sophie? And so trying to ask those questions to all of us so that we can be ready to step into what the team needs at that point.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about some of the rest of the roster here.
Yeah, so I feel like we've got a wide range of ages. I think Sophie mentioned this earlier, we've got some older ones that got some experience, but then we also got some young talent, and so excited to see how that's going to come together and that's going to mesh. We got some younger ones that I think they're going to show promise. They're really going to step in to help us, as well as some older ones that are continuing to do what we need.
Yeah. Who all besides these three are like returning varsity players?
Yeah, so Marley Brown, she was my point guard last year. She's returning. Super excited to have her back. And just all that she's going to bring, just the athleticism, I think she's really grown in decision making, and excited to see her this year. And then also we have Joy Dameron, super speedy, fast little thing. She just comes in and really causes a lot of disruption for the other team. So I'm excited to see her growth this year as well. And Nyla Cook, she was forward for us. Excited for the consistency she brings, the physicality she brings, growing more in her perimeter play this year, which will be good to see. And did I forget anybody else? Jillian. I'm sorry, Jillian. And then Jillian, she's really improved, I think, in making some decisions and using her length. So yeah, we don't have a ton of height, but she brings length, either defensively or just finishing, at the rim. So excited about her growth as well. Yeah.
So you mentioned, so Zai, you're wanting to play in college? Is that right?
Sir.
Have you committed yet?
No, sir, I'm not.
But you've gotten some offers, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay, I knew I'd seen some of that. What's kind of some of the, I don't necessarily want you to tell me like, oh, I like school ABC, but what are some of the fun parts and the challenges of kind of trying to get recruited or trying to figure out where things fit for you? Like, what has that been like? What's that experience been like for you?
I think it's like helped me really grow as a person. Definitely like the people that I've met along the way and like the connections that I've made. It's just you have more people to lean on from that, and like getting to know like other coaching styles and like building a relationship with that coach and like really seeing like if you fit in with the program. I think is something that I really enjoy for sure.
The connections, the coaches are really nice. Getting to know how you can go to college and see the visits and everything, and how the coaches interact with the teams and education-wise. It's really fun to see all that stuff when you go on the visits.
Yeah. When the three of y'all are sitting around talking, what do you want the most from this season?
To grow. I feel like as a person and as a team, because going into college, if you're playing for a team or you just going individual, you need to grow by yourself in order to act interact with other people.
Zai's right. That's one of our values. We have 3 values for our team. It's big team, little me. So we talk a lot about like working on yourself and doing your part to contribute to the team.
And we want to do it for like our teammates, not just ourselves. Like we want to be successful for the others. Like we want the younger kids to be able to experience like going to state. Like that's something we've never had. I think that's a big goal for us this year.
Awesome. Which of y'all is responsible for selecting uniforms each day?
I like the colors.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, I feel like we kind of just
All agree.
all agree on it. It's
Yeah.
not like a big argument ever. So.
So there's not one person that just stands up and goes, all right, here's what accessories we're doing today.
No, but if it was, it would probably be me.
that's right.
Yeah. Coach, how much are you, like, how much emphasis are you putting on developing the program, growing numbers as a whole? Like, how much time do you dedicate to stuff beyond the varsity team?
Yeah. So I help our middle school coaches. They run our rec program, and then actually my husband runs the more competitive rec program. And so I'm like, we're having our evaluations tonight, so I'll be going and checking that out and showing my face. So yes, I do. Like, for our program to grow, that's where it's really important for us to put some time in. And so and then also, like, when we have our rec games on Saturday, getting our players to come and interact with the kids, I feel like that's important. You know, those younger players, when they see the older ones, they just are like, get all excited, and it makes a big difference. So yes, trying to definitely put hours into that, because I know for us to be successful in the long run, we got to start with them young.
All right. Girls, is there anything that we need to know about this team that somebody from the outside may not realize or know about y'all?
I don't know. We work hard. I mean,
We have
people-
put in a lot of work
Yeah.
in this preseason in the summer, so.
And you're working on your golf swings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We are. We had to work a golf tournament for the athletic department, so.
Did that not go well, or?
No, it was
Yeah,
fun.
well.
It was fun. Yeah.
It's part of our team bonding.
There you go.
Right.
Very good. All right, Coach, anything else you want to add?
No, we're just excited, ready to get started.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, sounds good.